Do me a favor, family. Hit the link in the description box. Purchase your very own new era viral hip-hop news hat. Like I said, the link will be in the description box right now. Don't wait. Don't miss out. Grab the hottest thing popping right now. The viral hip-hop news hats available in the link in the description box. Grab yours right now.
Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Truth Podcast. I'm your brother, old guy from Hip Hop News, Uncensored, and sitting across from me is my co-host.
What it do? What's good? It's your brother SamAnt, viral hip hop news in the building. A Tuesday edition of the Uncensored Truth Podcast. Oh God, what's good, my brother?
What's good, man? About to go in and let everybody know, your top stories for today. But we got an interview, right after that. So that's gonna be real dope. Martial arts instructor. I can't wait for that one. So we're gonna releasing that interview to the people. But man, there's been a few things that been going down. Not much going on in the world, but we're gonna improvise. Nevertheless, I don't know if you have the audio, Sam, but Joe Budden's State of the Culture, Remy Ma, and two other co-hosts. I apologize, I don't know their name. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's a clip that's circulating around where Remy Ma is pretty much calling Joe Budden's a PUSSY because he didn't respond with the diss song to Eminem. So Sam, man, if you got that clip, man, we'll let the people play and elaborate on that.
You guys heard that bullshit, I'm sure. Not MTK. I'm talking about the Eminem boys. What's up, Remy? I smell smoke.
Is that because he actually dissed you and you had to get to respond because you mad pussy, you scared to death, and you flame you if you even try it? Is that why?
No, Rem, that's not why.
What?
Scotty, you right over here?
I'm just checking it out.
Making sure.
Checking out what's going on.
I had to hit with Klein. No. I like rap where people are saying things. That's all. And Machine Gun Kelly, regardless of what you think of his actual skill set, he had a lot to say. It sounds like
always getting mad. He's in the booth, screaming at the mic, call up trick, you're a bitch.
No,
but when he's talking about shoes, it's someone tell Button he better fasten it before I snap and his body bag gets zipped. He left out a couple tied him up like
I think that's trash.
Velcro stuff, so you could have dragged it a little bit better. But I'm just saying, no one really gives a fuck about what MGK has said. We don't know what he's gonna say. Well, that's true, but I didn't expect it.
All right, so we're not gonna play too much. If y'all want it, you obviously go to Revolt TV, listen to the full. But Remy Ma basically did this the whole entire segment when it comes to Joe Budden and Eminem, calling him puss, calling him a bitch, calling him everything under the sun on why you're not responding. It's real.
Not that he's puss, but I'm gonna say it like this though, Sam, man. Remember when Nicki Minaj and they was going back and forth? Not even probably a year or so ago. It was like a day later. I think Remy Ma came out with Sheether. She ain't fucking around. Maybe two. So she has a right to be. That's real hip hop. That's the era that we come from. Where people is like, it's like this shit. We getting in the booth. It was rappers would go face to head to head back in the day. Freeway, Cassidy, Jay-Z, even DMX. That's an infamous bout that's been all over. So it's just like, get in the booth, Joe. Get in the booth. But Sam, man, you gave him the pass. You said, it's good for him to respond. But go ahead. I'll let you explain your side though.
I was one of the people to give him a pass, and I'm wrong. I would seem to be wrong. Everyone's kind of saying that they need to hear bars, and I'm on the opposite side of the fence when it comes to this. It wasn't enough for him to say something real, and then I'll respond. It wasn't enough for him to go and do it on the podcast. He has to, address this situation via the bars. He has to get back in the booth. Now, we all know Joe Budden said that he's since retired. He's not coming out. But like you and I talked about in the pre-production meeting, we all know Joe got the booth in the crib. We all know that music is still a love of his. He's not going to stop rapping. He may not like the music business. He may forever hate the music business.
Right.
And we know many people who hate the music business, but he'll never stop loving the bars. Now, when he talked on his podcast, he said immediately when he heard it, he started writing. So he has something or got something brewing. And
he's not confident to release it or something? Or do you think he's shook? Or
I don't think he's shook.
It's easy like if he puts it, because it's all about the response. What if he puts it out and it's a dud?
What if he's Mayweather in this shit?
Okay.
What if he's hyping it up and getting people to talk and getting people and maybe getting Eminem upset? And it's just strictly hypothetical. But he is showing himself to be a little bit of a showman now. And he did say the ball was in his court. So pause. I'm not going to sit here and act as though he may not have something or he I don't know.
How long is too long to wait now when we're in the age of everything is so instantaneous? Now, back in the day, it'd be months. Like I think it was like 7 months between Ether and Takeover, if I'm not mistaken. People in the comment section will correct me, but now it's just like people want to hear something now. So how long does Joe Budden wait? 3-4 months, 2-3 weeks? Like, what do you think?
Well, if Eminem does respond like you were talking about prior to us getting into this segment, if he does go on Shade 4-5 Sway and respond to MGK, I think that now that he's getting kind of proactive in this, Joe has to come back within the next week.
Okay.
Drop it. And that doesn't mean he has to come back and rejuvenate the rap career. And who am I? He can go in and say, who the fuck? He can do what he wants to do.
Right.
But the fans, the people that really want to hear him respond, he has a lot of people saying that he could really come at Eminem. If you got something to prove and you saying that Eminem is garbage and you saying that he lost it and he's not the same Eminem that he was 10 years ago, even though he's in your top 5, and you got a chance to go up against one of your Mayweathers or go against, one of your top boxers and knock him the fuck out.
Right.
You might have to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
If you say you got it to do it.
Yeah.
And we would love to hear it. You know what I mean?
So you saying more so that Joe Budden is just waiting for the opportune time to drop the hammer on Eminem?
It's not too far fetched. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm speculating. Who are we? We just, we called a couple things here on the Uncensored Truth podcast, but who are we?
Definitely.
That's just one of our speculations. It's out there in the air. So if it does go down like that, you heard it here first. Let me transition a little bit into the state of the culture itself, because we talked about Revolt TV. We talked about how they needed just a change at Revolt TV, the major conglomerate that it is, the competition that it could be. When you talk about Diddy behind it, when you talk about the culture, and when you talk about there being a need for this within our culture, there wasn't a lot of they weren't very busy. And then we have State of the Culture, Joe Budden headlining it, everyone looking forward to it. So what did you think of the show overall?
I think it's good, man. I didn't expect Remy to be so raw, but that's a good thing, because I think something that people kind of love us for is because we just give it to them straight, as per the name Uncensored. So I think that approach, because a lot of people tiptoe through the tulips, as you say, and try to censor themselves, but she said, nigga, you straight PUSSY. We want to hear, and I think that's a consensus. Like I said, on my channel, looking through the comment section, I seen a lot of people saying that they wanted to hear straight bars, like with the Cardi Nicki thing, bars. That's why, like, Remy, she gonna say that, because again, she dropped bars and destroyed Nicki Minaj. With Sheetha, even though people were saying Pat wrote it, which I don't believe.
I don't believe that one.
Yeah, nah, because I remember her, freestyling with Big Pun and stuff back in the day and ripping people apart. So yeah, man, dope so far. I think Remy Ma might be that piece, right now that they need to really go over the top. We'll see.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's early on. It's episode 1. I don't know if I do have a couple things I want to say, but I'll wait. Because I'm not going to be the dude to sit here and hate episode 1. They're growing. It's a great concept. It's a great idea. Let's see where it goes. Now, when I first honestly heard the idea, I thought you'll have Remy on one side, Joe on the other side, kind of going head to head, like your sports talk, but culture talk. Maybe have a guest in the middle so often where they could kind of get on the hot seat and do their thing. But then they introduced us to Scotty Beam and Jinx, 2 very talented people, 2 people that, spoke well and did their thing.
All right.
But we talked about it in the pre-production meeting. We'll let it go on a little bit before we get into our real, But let's talk episode 7 or 8 before we give our true opinion on what we got going on. Let it grow. Let us see what happens. Yeah. Before we get into it deeper. But yeah, it's looking good so far.
Yeah, man. But you're listening to the Uncensored True podcast with your brother.
Hey, yo, check this out. We got a real great service provided for you right now. If you're a serious artist looking to perfect your craft, get your music out there in front of millions and millions of views, then look no further than right here. Hip Hop News Uncensored, Raw Hip Hop News, and the Uncensored True podcast are now running specials to promote your product. If you're serious about promoting your product on YouTube, email me right here at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com, or my brother OGod at hiphopun.com for further information. If you're serious about your craft, very affordable pricing. Let's go. Wait no further. Look into it right now. Email's in the description box. Hit us up. You already know.